for the team. Took a bullet for the dream that we would one day all be free, free from prejudice, free from sexism, free from bigotry. I die for creativity. I die for freedom to be free. I died and left a legacy. Oh, but baby, I still live through technology. Pain, and tears of pain, and a dash of struggle. Just be patient. Your destiny will manifest. Yes, fools in the city.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? I was gonna wait till 11, but I said, nah, baby. This energy that I'm in from that last live toward the end, since people want to be funny and stuff, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like to transmute your frustrations, bitch, into something that is productive. Okay? We gonna be using Chantel as a motherfucking conduit like we've been using her, okay? Because she also represents a lot of humanity, which is a bunch of insecure, broken ass, fear-based ass people. And also, as a fellow human being, bitch, I understand how difficult and stressing and taxing that can be. But if you can understand that and I understand that, why the fuck can we work together to make the shit less stressful and taxing? Huh? Anyway. Hello. Hi. How are you? Are you good? Good. Welcome me, welcome you. This small ass, skinny ass joint. Listen, we are here again, excuse me, to have a conversation about Chantel. And again, we're going to use Chantel as the springboard. She's a hell of a springboard. No shade. She could springboard the whole fucking team. Okay? Listen. My commentary about Chantel happens like every once in a while. I come through on those moments where it seems like it could be a pivotal change or a crossroads or a fork in the road where she can make a choice to better her own life. She has sat here multiple times and stated how she wants to be better, how she wants to leave the past behind, how she wants to manifest into this fucking hibabi princess. You can have all of that, but the way that you're going about it, Chantel, is in a destructive ass way. You have not changed at all. The only thing that you have changed is the deity that you believe in, and you have ass believe in that. Okay? The last time we did commentary on Chantel is when she found out that Salah, her Muslim husband who follows his faith so religiously, has a scat fetish, and how he would love to be with that woman who is smaller than Chantel, because oh my god, I know it's enough picking the fupa up, the gunt up, to be able to dig off in there real good, but imagine picking up the whole thing. Okay? That was the last time we came through. When you were crying in your car, saying, oh my god, everyone was right, everybody was right about what you said, like, oh my god, you are an asshole, and you are this, and I hate you. It's like, girl, you set yourself up for this shit, because you're not trying to heal from your shit, you're running from it. Just like how some of you fake ass Christians run to church to hide from accountability, as opposed to allowing that institution to help you face your reality so that you can be accountable for yourself and become better. See how that shit happening inside the church and outside the church too? So for some of you church hoes that was talking shit, Last live, I hope you over here too. Because now we can really talk. Because now we're not in the sanctuary. We left our half in the sanctuary. I'm type of white person, girl. We left our... No. Now we outside in the parking lot of the building. So what was that you were saying? Excuse me, come again and say what? But anyway, we're at this point now where Chantel has ended up going on this show called LOLCow Live. Now, no shade. I have a dark sense of humor. I was bullied a lot when I was younger. I wish a nigga would now. But I was bullied a lot when I was fucking younger, and I had to find a way to laugh to keep from crying. So I had to find ways to cope and laugh through the dark moments of my life. So no shade. Some of the things that some people can be triggered by or feel like, oh my God, we need to cancel them, I wouldn't actually mind, and it really wouldn't hurt my feelings, because all I'm going to do is say, oh, okay, you want to talk about mothers. So since you're going to laugh, let me help you laugh too, so we all can laugh in this bitch. How about that? Because again, equality across the board, I'm with that. But she ends up going on this show called LOLCow Live, and I ended up watching that show because there's an individual by the name of Boogie2988 and another guy by the name of Wings of Redemption who has compilations of them raging out, and sometimes, no shade, watching people rage be hilarious. No shade, it'd be hilarious. Especially when Francis, the character that Boogie2988 created, rages. So I was watching that. I'm not subscribed to LOLCow Live. I'll come through every once in a while, especially if Boogie and Wings of Redemption are in it. But now I have fallen in love with yet another LOLCow, and she gonna be reading the fuck out of Chantel this whole time. She is this goddamn Mucinex mascot troll looking white trash woman, and I love her so much. Her name is Tina. She is from Angry Grandpa, the kid behind the camera. Oh my God, when I tell you, these past few weeks I have been falling asleep to the compilation of her yelling and screaming. I don't know why it's therapeutic and it's funny, but I always listen to that before I go to bed. It's just hilarious. She's on the show. So come to find out that Chantel also likes LOLCow Live because she is one of the premier LOLCows. So of course, girl, she getting her feelings hurt. She gonna laugh at some other motherfuckers. It is what it is, which is why she watched LOLCow Live. They invited her onto the platform, and she thought she was going to be amidst everybody just laughing at all these other LOLCows. Hell nah, baby. They was laughing at her ass because everybody on the panel knew who the hell she was, and everybody was able to throw things in her face. And as we will see, okay, and hear through Chicken Pickle, I love Chicken Pickle, her commentary, which is the most ratchet and the most raw commentary, you went up on that platform because you wanted attention, and you got the attention that you did not want. And then now you want to be a victim. This is what happens when people don't take accountability for themselves. And I know that Chantel will probably say, oh, well, what about all these other people? Yeah, and they're doing things too. Yes, they are doing things too, and they're going to be accountable as well. But bitch, you the one that's going to have to be accountable for your shit. So don't you think it would be smart for you to be accountable of your shit now? Because you in this fake ass, loveless ass marriage with this Muslim man because you have a fetish for other men, and you use money to try to control them until they start pimping your ass, and now you be stuck. How you to pimp and get pimped by hoes if that is the case? So we're going to take a listen. Okay, again, fair use enacted. Let me go ahead and read that real quick. Pull it up. I never have this pulled up. I should have this shit memorized. As many times as I have read this damn disclaimer. Hold on. Where we at? Boom. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All the videos, songs, images, and graphics used in this live belong to their respective owners, and BubzDaGawd does not claim any right over them. So with that being said, what's going on, Queen Amber? I did this just for you, baby, because I was thinking about you when I made this live. Shout out to you. We got Boy Crazy in the building. We got Harold Bike. Like I left my keys, okay? Like I left my phone, baby. There's some shit in there I don't want y'all to see. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this video. And again, shout out to Chicken Pickle. And I think Barbecue Chilling, because both of them, I'm using their commentary. Of course, in a transformative way, I'm going to pause. Don't sue me, because if you sue me, you will be practicing. I'm just letting you know, okay? But anyway, let's get into this iconic-ass intro.
What? What is this?
Oh, shit.
She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above. Loud and pathetic, she will never change, she will always be the same. Pathetic and insane. Really scary, you don't care. Damn, I'm telling.
This is my shit.
Hello, little gherkin.
No shade. When I tell you that chicken, there are so many reaction channels that I love. And they're more so like these type of channels. Not like what I'm doing. No shade. I don't even like the people that do what I do as far as the commentary like that when it comes to Chantel. I like when they put her shit together and bring the facts. You know what I'm saying? Chicken Pickle, hands down, out of all of these channels, no shade, girl. When it comes down to reading Chantel for filth, Chicken Pickle is that girl. When it comes to that, I want to know who Chicken Pickle is. Is it an AI voice? Is it a gay man pretending to do the voice? I need to put a face to this girl. And one of these days, girl, I'm going to cash app her. Not right now, because I got to do shit for myself. But when I do get in that overflow state, I'm going to cash app the hell out of her, because, baby, she goes in. She goes in the way that my ass want to be going, that I want to go in sometimes. But I be trying not to, because I understand that once I do, people gonna want to put their hands on me, and baby, I don't think y'all want to play that game, because if my mouth is lethal, what the fuck do you think my actions are going to be?
I unexpectedly got busy over the past week, and it looks like while I was gone, attention-hungry Anna was feeling lonely and decided to join LOLCow Live. This is probably going to be a long one, so let's get into it.
I was so happy when she said that.
Look who's here.
Girl, Tina right here on the top left, that's my bitch, girl. See how them titties is sagging low as hell? See how that stomach is? See, I can appreciate a motherfucker that got big-ass, oversized orangutan titties and got a Fupa Lupa, girl, deluxe, and let it hang wide in the middle of the shit. I can appreciate a bitch that walk in their truth like that. She walks in her damn truth. That's probably one of the only other white women that I would invite to the barbecue, girl, no shade. And she like black men, no shade. I'm gay,
yeah,
but
fat ass herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only, Foodie Beauty.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck that. I'm out.
Can y'all hear me?
I gotta go to the bathroom,
Yeah,
take a
could you-
shit.
could
That
you-
bitch is fucking crazy.
Foodie Beauty,
Ugly as fuck.
Wait 1 minute, Tina. Could you put your camera on real quick?
You're not calling me ugly. No way. What the fuck did I do to you?
Foodie,
Girl,
Foodie, could you?
don't get me started. Don't get me started.
No, you're
not
listening
doing.
to rumors about me, Tina. You don't know
I
the
didn't hear
truth.
no fucking rumors. I watched your fat
Yes,
ass.
you
What the
did.
fuck? Bitch, I'm not
Okay,
blind.
so you should know.
Turn your
Listen,
fucking
Tina.
camera on and show these motherfuckers what you look like. You fat mashed potato looking bitch. Show it. Look at her.
I have absolutely no idea who Tina is, but that shit made me cackle.
Hell
I'm so
yeah.
ready for Chantal to get ate the fuck up.
Oh yeah, hurrah, hurrah.
And no shade. If you don't know the lore of this, you might be thinking, oh my God, Bubs, you talked about it live about a few minutes ago about love and shit like that. And now you over here and they about to drag her for filth and you here for it. The reason why I'm over here for it is because, again, she is playing in people's fucking faces. That is the problem. She is saying she is one thing, but proving that she is another thing. And she is in the level of delusion is the thing. The problem and the issue here is that Chantel is starting to create some sort of trauma bond with her trolls to where now she gets paid for that and the attention that she wants from that, even if it's negative attention, even though it's attention that's fucking her life up, because as you will see on this live, she's going to be all shits and giggles and smiling and yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys are laughing at me, but you know, just very insecure ass oh, I'm gonna laugh at me first before everybody else laugh at me, but deep down inside, I'm fucked up. Type of energy. And then she's gonna do another video where she's saying that she is a victim.
Kumbaya! Another fucking Canadian fucking cuck. Get the fuck out of here. Rather keep Grace and this one down here than that ugly bitch.
I agree.
We agree. Listen, okay? Yes, I have pink eye or something.
You need a weed eater, bitch. You need a weed eater. I got a picture of your pussy, bitch. Get a goddamn weed eater. Mike, I'm not doing it.
Wait, time out.
I'm not working with that bitch.
Wait, time out, Tina, stop for a minute. Foodie Beauty, is your box really on the internet?
Yes, because listen, okay, I found God recently. This is my cat. Does she look abused to you?
That's not the same cat, bitch. You want to talk about the fan that tricked you into giving her the cat and had to bring
fan
it
that
to
looks
the
like
vet?
Slimer.
No, bitch.
Listen, what happened? I went to Kuwait. The cat is old. Her nails grew into her pads because I was gone for 2 months. I didn't know that would happen. When I came back, I offered to get her nails cut, and now people are like, "You're an animal abuser." Okay, that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, but you and your
wait,
pussy,
cat's
your cat
nails.
have all the same hair.
Cat's nails don't grow that fast in 2 months.
Yes, when they're elderly, they do. Look it up.
I have an elderly cat.
100%.
Immediately getting called out on her shit. These people are not Goral World. They are not haters who make money making videos about Chantal. They just hate you for the love of the game. We love to see it.
Now, I'm not going to say hate. Now, if they hate, that's on them, and that's between them and their God. But here is the thing. With that situation with her cat, she has always been abusive to animals. There are animals that have gotten sick, had to be put down. Her people who fuck with her and subscribe to her and... What the fuck is this? Subscribe to her and ride with her are also people, some of them, it's a very small number now, who are not yes men or yes women and tell her, look, you need to go get that cat checked the fuck out because this is technically animal abuse and it's documented right now. She has a history of fucking up animals. But again, this is a woman who does not have a foundation of self-love whatsoever, which is why she's going to do these things. That's why they're going to lay down a laundry list and hit her ass like this. And again, she can't use the excuse of, oh, these are haters in girl world who just steal my stuff and just take it and put it on their platform and give commentary and they don't show their faces and all this other type of stuff trying to make money off of me. No, these are individuals who also are objective and calling you out on your shit. And the fact that the creator of this show, which is Keemstar, the guy right here in the second row on the left, this guy right here that look like he Muslim or some shit, he is going to jump out of his seat, take his headphones off, just bust out laughing, damn near passed out, because the lore, this crash cut lore that he's finna get is about to be an information overload. So we gonna pause when she or they bring up her bullshit, because it's gonna be a lot in this live.
In here, you don't even fucking let your box breathe. You don't even shave that motherfucker. You leave caca on that like you did your cat. I'm not working with that ugly bitch.
That's
Only
my
one
queen,
ugly
Tina.
bitch on this show. Fuck that.
I have no hair on my head. I have no hair on my anywhere, okay?
Okay.
I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Okay, wait.
Your
Time out.
box is everywhere.
Wait. 1 minute, Tina. So Tina's making allegations that you have a jungle down below. What is that in reference to?
So I wanted to make a few extra bucks. Back in the day, I was addicted to cocaine, and I had a loser-ass abusive boyfriend who I had to pay rent for. He was a fucking loser. And I needed extra cash, so I did an OnlyFans, and everyone was doing one. And I showed my snatch once or twice.
Welcome to the
Well, why did you save the motherfucker? You hairy bitch.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with the hairy snatch? It's yours.
Our pious Goral talking about her hairy snatch to thousands of people. Inshallah.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm already on
Called,
the
they
show.
want their pubic hair
You're
back.
trying
Like,
to
what is
try
going
out for
on?
the show.
What's wrong with pubic hair? Don't
I
shave
don't
it.
know.
It's
Hey,
natural.
Mike, go
There's
give
a
your
niche
man
for
a
it.
call. He'll show you her Putin Annie.
Wait. Didn't this allegation start off with you accusing her box of being hairy, and then she brought her cat on, and she's like, "It's not being abused. My pussy's not being abused."
Neither.
Exactly. It's all BS.
Well, no shade. I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of dust and lint and nasty crumbs underneath her fupa. Yeah, that pussy has not been touched. That pussy is famished. Do you hear me? It's enveloping her thighs, girl. So yes. But the sad part is that the cat on the screen is the one that she is abusing. When she should be getting her other cat abused by her husband, who is more interested in women defecating on him that are not Chantel.
Yes. Team, I have a ton of haters who want to ruin me, okay? They want to do anything they can to ruin me. They accuse me. I've been accused of everything, okay?
Help me.
Foodie,
No, I don't care. I can handle my own.
Wait,
I can handle my own. I can handle
Foodie, don't you get back at those haters, though? Didn't you, like, dox them, one or two of them?
Yeah, she sure did.
I didn't dox anybody.
Oh, yes, you
I
did.
don't.
Yes, you did, honey. Yes, you did. It's already known, honey.
Yeah.
How Chantal can sit there with a straight face and say she's never doxed anyone is insane. I know every single one of y'all immediately thought of Dee Dee's mom. Dee Dee's job, perfectly imperfect. Should we go on?
I saw.
And Dee Dee is the individual who came in and stole Chantel's first Arabic prince girl. What is his damn name, baby? He looked like one of the freshly infected zombies from The Walking Dead, bitch. Natter, who would cook raw ass chicken and shit, cooking my way. Baby, he was snaggletooth. He had a criminal record for stabbing people and shit. He was the one that influenced her to do hardcore drugs to where she low-key was addicted for a moment. Then she spent about $1,000 or so on weed every month, and I hope the universe bless me in that way, because that's one thing I'm gonna always love, baby. I would never stop loving weed, bitch. You would never tell me that I can't. I love it. It helps me in every aspect of my life, girl. Thank you. Okay? But you did all that. You allowed this man to give you a fucking STI. You done bought this man all type of iPads and paid for his rent and bought him food and shit just so he could create this fantasy of you having the love of your life who loves you. And oh my God, he's just, oh, this hot man wants me. But it's like, girl, you have to pay for him to stay for it. And you have done this again because now you are married to another person in another fucking country. And acting as if though you have this beautiful, wonderful married life, girl. Like, are you kidding me? Y'all having a problem with my internet. I hate AT&T. To be honest, I think it's something energetically going on. So a lot of communication and electronics are acting weird. Like my phone been acting weird. My TV been acting weird and stuff. Like things are a lot slower. So it's some energetic stuff going on here as well. No shade.
Part two, you definitely.
Somebody just texted me the picture. Okay.
You gotta hear me,
Oh,
pussy,
no
bitch.
way. Send it to me. I want to see.
I will. I'll send it to you.
Listen,
Oh my
3
God.
years ago, I found God. I'm a reformed person now.
I'm so happy.
I would
About
never
your
tell my
Sky
cats on the
Daddy.
internet.
I give 2 fucks about your Sky Daddy.
Wait.
I'm just saying
my
that you
God,
dox
bitch.
people
I
when you
bought a
get
weed
mad.
whacker since then, and it's all gone.
Time out. Foodie Beauty. Do I have permission to look at your box? Because Mike is going to send it to me.
Gee, no.
Whatever, go for it.
I want
Yeah.
permission.
Because,
I'm being
listen,
respectful.
it's on the internet.
Now remember how he asked that question. He said, can I look at it? She's going to bring that up later on in the conversation. I want you to remember that, okay?
There's nothing I can
He
do.
said that in the way that he
I
said
want it to be very clear, Chantal. The married Muslim revert just sat here and laughed while one man looked at her bare moose knuckle, then gave Keem permission to look at it too. Sorry, Salah. You're not the only one that gets to show people on the internet your genitals.
Trust
feel
me,
like I
you would
need
not
religion
match up
after
to the
seeing that
model he's
picture.
marrying anyways, bitch.
I'm not going anywhere near my
Christ,
fucking phone just in case.
I'm gonna pray
Why
before I
did,
go to
why
bed
did you
tonight.
do that to yourself? That's
He
so.
fell out the chair onto the floor.
Look, I
I'm gonna say
agree.
this,
It
you
was a
guys-
bad
you guys-
decision. It was bad, okay? I would never do that
Listen,
again.
I'm all about fucking spreading for bread, bitch. Because you put some mousse on it, shave it, cut the hairs. I mean, what the
I'm
fuck?
gonna point this out. I got no hate for somebody that wants to. I got no hate for a woman that wants to use her body to make some money. That, you know, whatever. The life's hard as it is. Everybody has a different struggle. Everybody's going through something. Make your money where you have it. As long as you can sleep with yourself, whatever, right? To judge somebody based on that is being kind of petty.
Oh, hey, you
Yeah, there you go.
Bitch.
You
fat
shave your bush?
motherfucker. You judge me on everything I say and do.
Tina, she spread for bread and then she found
Tina,
God.
I just gave you compliments and you just let that shit gloss right the fuck over you.
Boogie, check your tags.
We don't know
No.
your ass, bro. It's
No.
bad.
No.
No.
Boogie, look at the text. Boogie, you're
Oh,
forced.
whatever, Boogie, pretending like he doesn't like the fat snatch. Give me a break.
I
Boogie
don't
hates
like
that girl.
fat bitches.
What?
Boogie might drop dead on the stream.
Whatever.
Boogie, look at the snatch now.
Conflict of interest.
No.
Look it up or you're fired.
Boogie likes
is
them
a
to look
3 years
16
ago
years
one, okay?
old.
He just said he's gonna take a shit.
I have a reformed one now. That's 3 years ago. Different.
Are you really bald
different.
on your head?
What does your religion have to do with your pussy, Chantal? Is your pussy wearing a hijab too?
Oh, Lord.
I'm not bald, but I have thinning on top, yeah.
Okay. I knew you were.
I
thinning
shaved
on
my
top,
head.
but-
It looks like you at one point. Wait.
You shaved your head, but you wouldn't
my
shave your
head.
bush.
I got the whole
No.
Hogan Halo
No.
thing going
She
on.
attacked
Exactly.
me.
I need some hair. Fuck, I'm insecure. Leave me alone.
Time out. Chad is asking for a review. So the Foodie booty snatch review looks like two golden girls fighting for a world championship.
I still haven't.
You're
got it.
going to
Can you
hell for
share?
looking at that.
I'm not sure what I was looking at, if I'm being totally honest. I'm still trying
Snatch
to figure out
shaming.
the
What the
picture.
hell?
It looked like a wooded area. He had to fucking find his way through the woods, bitch. That's what.
Now, first of all, Chantel, you can't sit up here and talk about nobody's pussy shaming, girl, when you was upset because that man made you, according to you, or influenced you to eat Dee Dee's cat. Pushing that gay agenda shit on you to eat her snatch. And you talked about how nasty it was. It was like eating batteries and shit. How she would never be a lesbian because even if there was a thought of lesbianism in her, girl, all that was destroyed, girl, when she got down there and had some of that damn left out motherfucking seafood dish for a few days that Natalie would still find a way to cook up and eat with his nasty ass. You was going in about her geriatric pussy and how gray it was and how it stank. You said all that, but see, you said all that when you was drunk. And again, like they say, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart, girl. So we knew exactly what was going on. So don't talk about nobody judge nobody snatch when you have done the exact same thing. Well, I haven't done it. Well, I don't do it anymore. Yeah, but you did it. You did it.
He's trying to tell you.
I ain't gotta
What's
get to that.
yours?
First of all, bitch, I've never had to spread for bread.
I know that's
Bet
right.
that. Bet that. I'll just take your money. Fuck you. Fuck I look like.
Boogie
That's
dead.
why you don't show the
I love
nether
Tina, bro.
region, just the top, guys.
That's
I
why you had to go
agree.
to
Never
another
show your
country.
nether regions. You're
No,
gonna
I'm-
have Keemstar making fun of it one day if you do. That's what's
No,
gonna
he'll never
happen.
think about you again. Trust me. He's marrying a model. You bush hog.
That's
Nobody
true.
wants your
That's
fucking big
true.
ass.
What?
Nobody wants my big ass. So shut the fuck up.
Yo,
So you wax yours then?
Tina,
I love me
Somebody
some
just sent me
Brantley.
a video of her in a bathtub on her period.
Yes, she's nasty.
What?
I'm going off grid.
Who did that?
Somebody texted
Who
me
did
a video
that?
said somebody texted me a video said it's you in a
Miss
bathtub
Ann,
on your
what's going on,
period.
Miss Ann?
No,
I'm
no, no.
deleting my
I
phone.
haven't had a period, honey, in a long time.
Shay, Miss Ann. Y'all think the black spaces had a drama? Oh, baby, they ain't got shit on these white people. Baby. And if we ain't gonna get reparations in this bitch, I'm gonna find a way to watch reparations, girl. And these motherfuckers be destroying each other. It'd be crazy. But no shade. Again, Miss Homegirl right here. In the top left. I love her.
I had a hysterectomy. I was in the bathtub with Peace for an Easter special. An Easter special. I went in the bathtub with Peace.
God bless America! Can we go any lower, guys?
Chantal is absolutely loving this. She loves being the center of attention. It doesn't matter if it's because she's disgusting. She doesn't care if this conversation would upset her husband. Where is he during this, by the way?
Tina, I got a question. Like, what is the number one thing you can put your finger on that you hate Foodie Beauty about?
Foodie Booty is nasty when she used to go live, weren't you, Foodie Booty? You like to trash other women, bring them down, and you used to fucking dox
Anything I've ever said?
Yeah.
No.
You doxed
No.
women.
Let me bring
That's the
receipts.
fuck you did, whore.
Who? Let me show me proof then, Tina.
Stop saying
Show
who.
me
You
proof.
sit out of feathers or you're a fucking owl.
Show me proof.
Are you
Go
a
for
fucking
it.
owl? You know
Am I a
what?
what?
I'm going to talk to
Am
my
I a
boss
fucking
for a minute.
wild?
Shut up when I talk for a minute.
Am I
Shut up,
fucking
bitch.
wild?
I'm going to punch
Listen.
your fucking computer. Shut up. You listen. You
Bring
don't
it
tell me what
on.
to do. You fat
Bring it
nobody.
on. I only ever defend myself against Gore World. They're bunches of pieces of shit. I only defend myself against those fucking degenerates.
You're jealous of them.
Jealous of what? Jealous of who in Gore World? They're all fucking uglier. 100%
Really?
uglier. And fat. And they judge me behind an avatar, so they can all suck my big super balls. That's all they can do. And you know what? I've never done anything first to them that they haven't done to me. So, fuck it.
Chantal really believes that everyone else in Goral World is uglier than her. Oh, honey, has the beatus taken your sight so soon?
Not the
You did dox him. So you did dox him.
No, I did. Who did I dox?
You did.
You didn't dox Charlie? You didn't dox Charlie?
No.
You did.
Charlie, what did I
Videos
dox?
are out there.
You didn't dox Charlie
Okay,
and then also compared to like a gorilla?
No.
You didn't.
Foodie
You
Baby,
didn't.
those videos are out there of proving
Yeah,
that
they're
you did
out
do
there,
that,
Foodie.
No.
That's
What
how I
happened?
know
See how
you.
you
That's
twist
why
it?
I know
See
who
how you
you
twist
are.
it? No.
God, first of all,
Somebody named Harambe.
You're lying.
Listen,
There are people who
listen,
made videos
bitch.
about you
Somebody
showing
named her.
proof.
Listen, let me fucking talk. Okay, let me defend myself.
Don't come at me sideways.
I'll show my hands all I want. I'm not fucking afraid of you. Listen, okay? You might have a chest tattoo and think you're bad, bitch. I'm not afraid of you, bitch. I'm not fucking afraid of you. So let me fucking explain myself. Thank you. Shut up.
You're not afraid of me.
There was an account named Harambe.
Don't dox me, bro.
Okay, well, whenever you're done flapping your gums, let me know and I'll talk. Go for it.
Go ahead, bitch. Go
Keep
ahead, bitch.
talking reality because I don't want to hear her talk. Keep talking.
Nah, cause always there's proof out there, and you're sitting here. I'm gonna defend myself. How are you gonna defend
where's
yourself
the
with
proof?
solid?
I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain. There was an account.
You didn't dox people.
Okay,
What the
Charlie
fuck?
used
Wait a
to
minute,
listen.
what the
Charlie
fuck?
Gold used to make a fucking video after video fat shaming me, and she's like 400 pounds herself. So one day, an account, while everyone was ganging up on me, named Harambe, and it was a gorilla picture account, would make videos about her, but they were not racist. But the gorilla, I guess, as a microaggression, yes, I didn't think of that at the time because I think that way. I'm not fucking racist. I know this is you're gonna think it's an excuse. I was almost married to a black man for 8 years. I love all races. Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
here we go. I got that one black friend. I can't be racist. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
right.
You know, right?
The black guy.
There is so much to unpack. Chantal sitting there patting her cheek like she could take a punch. She's truly such a keyboard warrior. But her using Bibi to defend her past racism, the most classic comment that will immediately let you know someone is indeed very racist. I love that she also says she was almost married to him. No, Chantal, you weren't. He was dead inside with you.
Whenever I found out that the Harambe thing was kind of racist, I just fucking stopped associating with her.
Wait,
and I apologize to Charlie. So
What the fuck
I mean,
is the
like, what? These
Harambe
things
thing?
from so long ago. What do you want from me?
Wait, what is the Harambe
You know,
thing?
people change.
What point did
Harambe
you not
You don't
realize
remember
that-
Harambe, King?
I do.
Harambe.
I'll break it down for you because they didn't really break it down for real. There is a YouTuber by the name of Charlie Gold who is a black content creator that reads the fuck out of Chantal all the time. Kind of built some of her following off of that. Her and Chantal been going back and forth. There was an account called Harambe that was making fun of Charlie because Charlie Gold is a darker skinned woman. She ended up supporting that channel and referencing that channel. And then when they told her that's racist, she said she didn't fucking care. See, Chantal is the individual that will do dirt try to erase it, try to say it didn't happen, despite the facts to prove it, and she'll say, oh, well, sometimes I do lie and sometimes I get myself in trouble, girl. This is just like white supremacy, girl, trying to evade accountability. Girl, Chantel is built like white supremacy that is trying to escape accountability. She's built for it. And the reason why she's wearing the hijab, Miss Ann, okay, is because she has a fetish and an attraction to men of color, and in this case, Muslim men. She was with an individual named Nader who took her and dragged her through the fucking dirt, and she stayed along with him. And now she's married to another individual who is Muslim and now lives in Kuwait, in Bay. The universe is showing her ass, because her living in Kuwait and her walking around on them trips and shit when she was visa, border hopping and stuff. It's so much shit that her ass is doing, baby, to where it's like, wow, this is a whole lore within itself. But baby, when she been doing all that shit, guess what? That was the most she exercised, baby. There are videos out there we have watched of her ass, girl. The universe handed her ass on the platter. Her almost capsizing a tuk-tuk boat. Her almost capsizing a tuk-tuk fucking vehicle. Her ass almost rolling down the goddamn steps and shit, turning to the bowl from Indiana Jones and shit. All of that. Okay? But see, she's on this panel now where everybody can call her shit out, and she can't get back with them. You see how she quiet and laughing and stuff? She talks all this shit behind closed doors. Oh yeah, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and you're this, and come on, bitch. But like that little girl said, when I'm not around, you want to do this. But when I come around, you don't want to post up. So now she posted up. And this is what happened.
Was the gorilla that got killed when the little kid jumped into
I remember, but what is her relation to Harambe?
Charlie was a black creator, and Foodie here compared her to Harambe.
What?
No, I didn't.
What?
Team, that's wrong.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
swear on God, I never compared her. I never did
You don't
racist
even
shit like
believe in
that.
the same God, you dumb bitch.
Bro, that's as bad as me calling
Actually,
Alex the
Islam and
N-word.
Christianity have the same God, you dumb bitch. They're the same. Fucking learn something. They're all stupid, team. I'm telling you. Listen.
Wait, you really called a black... Wait, time out.
No, I didn't.
You called a black...
Team, she also doxed that same creator. She also doxed that same creator.
Where's the dox? Show me, and I will bow down to you and suck your dick.
You are a married Muslim woman. Salah, you better let Chantal put the food app on her phone. She's about to start sucking dick for nashies.
Where is
You ain't sucking shit on me, bitch.
Hell no.
Show it.
I don't want none of that nasty shit.
I don't know. After I seen that,
there was a reaction channel named Harambe that was making videos about Charlie, and I supported her because I didn't realize like she was making fun of Charlie for that reason. Then I cut ties with her. I never ever said Charlie was a gorilla. Nothing like that.
Didn't you compare Charlie to Cole?
Wait, Xylee, let me ask
you. No, because her name is Charlie Gold.
Guys,
and you called her Cole.
Wait. Everybody stop.
Shut the fuck up.
Everybody stop for a second.
Talking.
Let me just try to understand this, okay? How does the term Harambe get linked to you? You had to have said something.
Okay, no, I didn't say anything. What happened, like I said, Charlie Gold is a black creator, and she would come for me all the time, bullying, fat shaming, whatever. Then there was a reaction channel that came out with the name of the reaction channel was Harambe, okay? And Harambe was a gorilla who attacked a child, blah, blah, blah. Now, she made videos on Charlie, but never calling her any racial names. So I would support one or two of those videos, repost them, and say, oh yeah, this is funny about Charlie, because everyone was coming for me. I had no one to back me up. And then people were starting to say, you're backing a racist. And then I thought, okay, the gorilla maybe it, isn't good to associate with that, because maybe she does mean something racial. And, so even though she said she didn't, and that was a long time ago. I apologize for any racial microaggressions. I am not a racist person. And I think sometimes we say things that are like racially microaggressive and we don't realize it as white people, and
you speak for yourself, bitch. I mean what I say and say what the fuck I mean.
I know that's
right. I'm not like that sometimes. I sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble. I have to admit.
Mine
sometimes I don't think it's hard.
It's hilarious that even with her bullshit story that I can't wait for Charlie to destroy with receipts, Keem and everyone else is immediately like, wow, yeah, you're racist.
Mike, you can sum it up in one shot. Make a call when you get off of here, because he did stream after stream about this whore.
Okay. But a lot of them are wrong. They're out to ruin my reputation. A lot of the allegations are wrong, or they make a lot of money off of making me look bad. Like, it's a whole thing. So of course they're going to twist things.
You look
So
you're a LOLCow.
No, she's worse than a LOLCow.
I'm one of the originals.
No, you're not.
Unfortunately.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're
Okay,
worse.
Keem, she's in like the same group as Amberlynn Reed at Squirrel World.
Yeah.
Foodie, I have a question because my chat is asking me this. Did you defend Cyrax?
Yeah,
okay, I didn't defend. Okay, listen, I didn't defend Cyrax. I
feel so bad because it's like, no shade. Like I said, shout out to the black gay web reality world with they shit. I'm pretty sure they have juicy shit going on too, but it is in no way in comparison compared to this shit here. There's another individual. See, again, to understand LOLCow, this is what LOLCow really is. It's a shame. It's a shame. And again, I have a dark sense of humor. I'm sharing something with you guys that I don't tell a lot of people, which is why I guess I can stand in the paint the way I do, because I understand that we can make this shit work if this is the route we're going down, but let's not go down the destructive route. Okay? But LOLCow basically is they find people online who basically are liars, who do horrible things and basically make fun of them and get their own sense of justice from it. Because everybody on that panel, Tina the only one that don't give a fuck, girl. Boogie right here on the second row, the first one. Then you have at the bottom in the second right here, the bottom row, second camera, is Wings of Redemption. They both have said racist shit. They both have said some pedophilic shit, as far as Wings saying, oh, well, I feel like the age of consent should be 14. What? Boogie 2988 is almost 50 years old and he's with a girl that is like in her early 20s. And again, I came across watching their stuff through their rages. But once I started getting into the lore, it was like, wow, I can understand why they're on this show. So basically what they do is they make fun of these people, but they pay these people to make fun of them. No shade. People pay money for things. When they fuck up, they have to do punishments and shit. It's very crazy. It's very interesting, but it's also entertaining. And again, I guess that's the part of me and humanity that I guess my ass needs to work on. But girl, I still pay attention to what's going on. Okay? And like Miss Ann said, expose the mayo, the Miracle Whip. Okay, we do Hellman's. We don't do that sweet Miracle Whip shit. Okay, no shade. But Cyrax is an individual who is a LOLCow girl. If you type in Cyrax, CYRAXX, girl, first of all, I want you to physically prepare yourself, girl, because when you see him, you would think that he's the live action version of Golem from Lord of the Rings. Sneagle me is the ring. That motherfucker, girl. He has a skullet, girl. He has bed bugs and sores on top of his head, girl. He is fucking 4'8", girl. He is the hunchback of wherever he live. But he ended up sexting a underage girl, and when the girl told him that she was the age she was, he said, I don't care, and still sent a dick pic to her. He has threatened to kill people. I'm going to kill you and slit your throat, and I'm going to burn down your house and mount your mom's head on my fucking wall. Just all this type of crazy ass shit. And yes, I do believe that people deserve redemption. I believe everybody is deserved redemption. Because if we all was in a fucked up situation, we would all want someone to give us another chance to make it work. But the gag is, these people don't learn from their situations. These people don't know how to heal from these situations, which is why they respond the way they fucking do. They act the way they fucking do. So again, LOLCow is just a collection of this. And again, just like with capitalism, Keem, the guy in the middle, is making money off of this shit. I don't send no money in because, girl, I need some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? But as far as giving commentary on certain things that can be, you know, springboards for bigger conversations, because I do believe that there's redemption for Boogie, for Wings of Redemption, even for Chantel. But they gotta want that redemption for themselves. And what's happening is that it's become such a cyclic thing that people have picked up on it, and now other people are making money off of it too. I'm not making money off of none of this shit because my YouTube channel, I think it's shadow banned because I speak more about the spiritual human aspect as opposed to like how everybody else is so engulfed in the juiciness and the mess. I'm able to help make it make sense in a way. Y'all gotta follow me because it's a unique route, but either way we gonna get there. But she defended Cyrex, not even knowing what Cyrex was just doing that to get back at another person. Girl, just listen, there's some more. Miss Ann said, look, when she say, no, hun, you made your damn self look bad doing that dumb shit. She's American, so she knew what the fuck she was doing. You can tell they're racist. That old one in the top left seemed like she been around black folks. She actually got she like black men, and she got mixed children. I never heard her say any racist shit, but she white trash as hell. And the guy right here in the second row on the third part, his name is Kid Behind the Camera. I watched their compilations. They're like skits where there's like these white trash people just yelling at each other and shit. And Tina just crazy as hell. But I've never seen her be racist. But you know, looks are deceiving. I like Tina. She funny as hell. Oh, too many people to watch this. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't watch this. Well, I watch it regularly. I understand, Miss Ann.
Marty, because Marty, listen, I think Cyrax is a piece of crap. He's gross. I didn't know the whole lore, but I didn't like Marty because he was like just exacerbating everything, you know? So I said something about Marty, and then it came out that I'm defending Cyrax and blah, blah, blah. I never talked to Cyrax. I think he's disgusting for what he did and everything like that. So that's that story.
Really? That's funny because this is what you actually said.
I like fell down a rabbit hole with the Cyrax guy. Ugh, the people who antagonize him are worse than him. I don't care what anyone says. So pathetic. Yeah, Cyrax is a mess, but he's antagonized a lot. People, like, he's got issues. He's autistic. Like, he's highly mentally unstable. People are disgusting. They make content out of, oh my god, guys, did you see the rage? He got arrested, they called the cops on him. They're pieces of crap. I don't understand that culture of, oh, LOLCow. I hate that stuff. Don't even get me started. So pathetic. To get entertainment out of antagonizing someone with mental illness and like, just don't even get me started on that. I don't know how people live with themselves doing that. His family people have a right to be on the internet. Why shouldn't he be on the internet? Why should he not be allowed on the internet? What?
Now remember that. Now, no shade. There are some people out there that take shit to the extreme. If you calling a motherfucker out on they shit or whatever and stuff like that, that's one thing. But to send motherfuckers to people's houses and stuff like that, I don't like that because that's basically doxing. That's basically illegal, and that's basically how your ass gonna get shot. No shade. But for her to sit up there and say, oh, I don't like LOLCow, oh my god, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but then we find out that her ass watches LOLCow live, she has it playing in the background. So it's like, girl, just be the fuck honest. How you gonna say you don't like LOLCows when you are a LOLCow yourself and literally say that you're the OG? And I wouldn't say you're the OG. I'll just say you're one of the most recent ones along with Amber Lynn Reed during COVID. That is when you became popular.
What does he do on the internet that bugs people? Please. People who bully other people shouldn't be allowed on the internet.
He just needs to stay off the internet. And I just think, like, I didn't like what Marty was doing because then Marty, like, he went and did the same thing to me. Like, he doxed my family. He was sending male escorts to my mother's house. Like, why come from my mom, you know? So I had to get the FBI involved and everything, and they told him to stop. And he was, like, just being really fucking low. And I didn't like some of the things he was doing. Like, just, like, you know, I don't know. Anyway.
I got a question
Sometimes
for you.
I play the devil's advocate because I just feel...
You said you had a period of life where you're on some hardcore drugs. You got some really nice teeth right there. Are those implants?
No, my teeth are hideous. Look it.
She's still missing some, motherfucker. You blind?
I believe she said
people
cocaine,
notice
so it doesn't
mine.
really affect her teeth.
Okay,
It would
hold
be up her
on.
nose.
Hold on. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, but I feel like Foodie Beauty showing her face online, being a large woman, is kind of like the target of harassment. And then when you fight against harassment, you overreact and you dox people and call them Harambe.
I didn't call her Harambe.
No shade. Keem is trying to find a way to justify putting her ass on the show because at the end of the day, Keem is going to want something that fucking works. He don't give a fuck what it looks like. He will find a way to justify racism if possible. I don't know. Well, no, he don't really play about racism, no shade, because he know that would get you canceled. But when Trump asked becoming president, because I think he did have a Make America Great Hat Again, a girl, whatever it is, Make America Great Again hat. He might be. But he's trying to find a way to justify it because, again, what they're doing is they're trying to create a female version of LOLCow Live. LOLCow Live is for the fellas. It's going to be LOLCow Queens, which is going to be for the women, which is why Miss Tina on the top left, she's already got a guaranteed slot because no shade. People are going to want to argue with her, but she argued back to where it's like you can't help but fall in love with her ass. Like you had people telling her, you know, I don't care if you're fat, I love you. You could be fat, I love you. But then they'll talk about somebody else, or you fat fuck. It's just like, it's interesting because again, when you can stand up for yourself, people will respect you. That's the thing I think that Chantel doesn't understand. Once you love yourself and stand up for yourself and show up fully for yourself, then people will start respecting you. And these people don't respect you because you don't respect yourself. Obviously you don't. And when we get into the next video, you will see why people don't respect her because, again, she doesn't know how to be accountable for her own shit. And that's why I tell y'all to love yourselves because accountability is what's going to save your fucking life. You got to be accountable for it yourself. You have to be. If not, you will manifest situations like this, girl, where you actively join the people who are going to laugh at you. This weird-ass way of fitting in with the cool kids.
I've done that.
All right, Miss.
Is that
what's
really?
Thank you.
Carter Cole.
Apparently we're monkeys too.
I've done really bad things in retaliation. You're right, because like, you know, and I'm still. Rings, you know about this, or like Boogie, like responding to the haters. It'll fucking ruin your channel. Like I think I could have gone a lot further on YouTube if I hadn't spent so much time.
they only got
giving my haters life.
Yeah, it was the people
You know what I
in the
mean?
comment section, not us responding to them.
I
Take
agree with you.
responsibility.
They are not putting up with her shit. They are not taking her excuses. She's getting absolutely destroyed.
But,
You know,
but Foodie Beauty,
so-
how much money did the pussy picture get you? Do you remember? Like a rough idea?
Actually, I was making like enough that I had to like declare it on my bankruptcy. Like I was making like, I don't know, I was making like 900 a week or something on OnlyFans.
Okay.
It's not bad. I only posted a few feed pictures because people would message me and
900 a
talk to me
week?
and like, you know.
Did you take food stamps when you wanted to show your vagina and they didn't have any cash?
I live in Canada. We have socialized, we have welfare, so we don't need food stamps.
So Chantal was making $20,000 per month on YouTube, plus another almost $4,000 allegedly from OnlyFans, and still had to file bankruptcy, had to beg for money for a hotel when her power went out, and was taking out payday loans. What a fucking idiot.
Yo, what is up with a bunch of white women becoming Muslim in Canada? It's like a big thing.
Because they look like Razorback bitches there. There's no skinny ones in Canada.
There ain't nothing wrong with being a big bitch, Tina. Come on, you know this. Big bitch power.
Boogie would disagree.
I keep
Yeah,
seeing, like,
strongly.
I don't know,
Hey, I don't know who hurt you, man.
maybe
My
Girl
mother,
try to
and she
ride
was
you
a
and
big
then
fat
touch your
bitch.
fucking little wing.
It was
Oh,
my
sorry.
mother. She was a big fat bitch, and I don't fucking.
Oh.
I don't. You got to be Tina for me to respect you. You got to be as good as Tina, and that's how I'll allow you to be fat.
Boogie, you're a big fat bitch too. Shut up and embrace it.
No.
Look,
Yeah,
I wasn't.
that's big shoes to fill, though, Tina.
I wasn't
can't-
trying
I
to
can't lie.
offend-
I can't fit those shoes, Tina.
I was not trying to
You're a
offend
big girl
anyone,
too.
but I live kind of
Boogie?
near Canada, right? So like I
Yeah.
deal with like a lot of Canadians, and I noticed like this trend of a lot of white people converting to being Muslim and then wearing the, you know, whatever it's called. And I was just curious about it. I was just asking about it. I'm not trying to say anything.
Yeah.
I think it has
Well,
more
I
to do
married a
with.
Syrian man, and I, you know, live between. I come to Kuwait and go back to Canada, come to Kuwait, go to Thailand, go wherever I want to go. But right now I'm in Kuwait with him, and yeah, I don't even know if he would approve of me being on here.
You're
but,
where?
You know, I do my own
You're
thing.
where?
And we know he damn sure did not approve of her being on that panel after the follow-up video she put out.
Becky.
I'm not speaking from the show. I'm saying as a longtime viewer. She has, I think, the same sort of same sort of history as Wings in terms of having a ton of hate. She has a ton of channels that cover her, but that's exactly why she's so good. As a LOLCow, it would bring so much viewership. That said, a lot of people hate her, so that's difficult.
Yeah.
And so that's a thing. But also, I think the only other difficult thing would be, and maybe she could say something to this if she wants, it might be hard to work with her. Like, I think she's nice, but she's very used to doing her own thing. But if she was easy to work with, I think she could bring a ton of viewership and a ton of coverage.
You know what? I like it because you know what? But you'll have to probably give her a few bucks for her hijab wardrobe fund. So if you got a few extra bucks to
I got my own fund. I'm a boss bitch, man. I can afford my own wardrobe.
I think it could work, Keem. I think it could work.
I'm a boss bitch. My husband just bought me clothes. That's not how that works, Chantal. Buy your own clothes, Hoss.
Why did you guys never do it though? Is it because he's you couldn't find it? No offense. I'm really curious.
Save it for the show.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. No, I don't
you
need to be
DM me
mean
on
to him
Twitter,
or
I don't
anything,
see
you
it.
know. There's nothing wrong with bigger dudes, but I'm just, seems like the kind of show you can talk about this stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
You better not be fucking judging fat dudes. I'll tell you that shit right now.
I know that's right.
I'm not fucking having that.
There's nothing wrong with fat dudes.
She used to do muck fucking bangs and eat her ass off, bro. Yeah, come on.
I still do
You said
mukbangs.
mucking bangs, bro. I can't.
Imagine if one of us made a comment that Chantal can't see her pussy. She'd cry and cry about how fat-phobic we were. Yet here she is, unprovoked making that comment about someone who isn't even on this panel. Hypocrisy you are.
Wait, Foodie Beauty, here's a real question. Is the guy that you're currently dating, that you're married to, is he a feeder? Does he feed you? He wants you plump?
No,
I
he
heard
likes.
cheated.
He
Somebody
said he
sent the
likes
information
fat,
that
but
he
not
cheated
obese.
on me like this year.
Yes, he did before, yeah. But it was like on text message because he was into some freaky stuff that I'm not. I'm vanilla, like totally vanilla. And when you come from a sexually repressed religion, that's what happens. It has to come out. I don't know. So
Bitch,
whatever.
you like
He's
doesn't
not
eat
gonna-
cake off your ass. So he doesn't eat cake off your
Apparently-
ass, is what you're saying.
No, he
Apparently
doesn't.
one
No.
of the messages
He
was
tries
like, he
to-
can actually carry
I've heard some stories of Foodie Beauty that you're not
he
very
did say
vanilla.
that.
First of all, Salah likes women who are fat, not obese. Ma'am, you are super morbidly obese, like one double chicken royal away from needing a scoot to make it from the couch to the kitchen. That should be sign number 1 that he's not into you. And then to sit here with a smile as you acknowledge that he said at least he could carry Kybella but not you. The desperation is sickening. And it drives me crazy how she sits here and uses his religion as a shield for why he wanted to shit on someone is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, well.
It's not very vanilla to show your pussy online. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I've heard stories. I've heard stories that weren't very vanilla.
Okay, Foodie Beauty.
Really? What did you hear?
This is what I heard. Okay, I heard multiple men at the same time. That's what I heard.
I've heard that too.
No, no, I did.
No. You
it
look
was
too
a
much.
girl
You
and a
look.
guy at the
I'm
same
sorry,
time.
girl. You did this. You what? No.
No, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm
Trying to
sorry.
remember?
It was with a girl and a guy that she hooked up with, and during that time, she got really fucking drunk, and she ended up projectile vomiting and shitting on herself. And then she was like, "You guys still want to do shit?" And they was like, "Girl, just go lay down on the couch, girl. I'm too drunk to deal with this shit, girl. We was trying to do some shit, girl, but now you just came through and just turned into the Exorcist on both ends in this fucking thing, girl. The fuck." If y'all can just go listen to the stories that she has shared out of her own mouth.
You already said
How
that,
much
girl,
coke
the guy at
did
the
you
same
do?
time. Right.
I
That's
used
what I'm
to
saying.
do
How do you
like
not
an
know?
8-ball a day. It was bad. It was really bad.
How'd you afford it? How'd you afford an 8-ball a day?
Motherfucker got tiger
I was
blood.
making like a lot of money a month. Before I was making like 20 grand a month on YouTube. But it was drama. Like my life was shit. Like my life was shit. I was addicted to drugs. I had an abusive boyfriend. He was like, it was just horrible, you know?
Dude, I was bringing in.
But at the same time, you use that $20,000 a month as also a leverage of power to be able to control him. Because again, you want me to do this for you, you're gonna have to do this for me. So again, you played into that. That's why you benefited from the drama. That's why I say it's better to love your damn self, because this is what self-destruction looks like. You find a way to benefit from your own chaos, not in a way of transmuting something that was once for your evil into your good, but it's kind of like a snake eating itself, is what it seems like here. And baby, this is an anaconda.
Like 5 times that, and my life was awesome. It was like the biggest show. I mean, my life's awesome now. It's actually even better now. But like, I ran a drama show, and my life was great. How was it bad?
You weren't the center of the drama. You were the narrator.
True.
Yeah, that is a big difference. When you're the center of it, it gets to you.
But do you see how they just glossed over that? Yes. He is the mastermind of that. That's why I say you got to love yourself, because if you don't, there are people out there in the world that will use you and abuse you and pay you for it. I know some of y'all saying, well, at least I'm getting paid for it. That's okay. But yeah, but what happens when that continuously is the energy, the vibration, the frequency? What if that is the thing that's being said all the time? You're going to eventually, in your subconscious, believe it. If you're going to sit up here and get paid to be on a LOLCow show where they make fun of you, or to make money of people making fun of you, but you ignore the people who are also your paid members who are saying, hey, Chantel, you might want to chill. Hey, Chantel, you might want to look at it this way. Hey, Chantel, you're harming yourself. Or being, hey, Chantel, remember when you said that you were going to go to therapy 2 weeks ago? Are you going to go because you said you were? Are you going to take care of your cats? You said that you were going to get a mobile groomer to come see them, and you ain't want to do that shit, because if the mobile groomer would have came and saw the cats in that condition, she probably would have called some people on you. You also use that money to self-medicate, not with just weed, shout out to the weed, but with food and copious amounts of it. We literally saw you sit in front of your camera girl and get about 40 Arabic chocolate donut balls and eat every single one of them, girl, and was creaming. Girl, gooning, bitch, and you're not even a nigga. Gooning, girl. As you were eating it. So again, that's what happens when you come up here and try to control your narrative, but yet we can see the objective fact of what your reality is, especially when it's coming from the source, because the source don't know how to shut his motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, you know, sometimes.
I have been the center of the. I never thought about having a fucking orgy.
True.
The fuck?
You know, you're vanilla. You're vanilla.
How did she have to think
Who's your
about this so
vanilla?
long? Goral, we know the threesome you had. You ate Dee Dee's gray clam burger like it was the last Nashi on Earth, and it wasn't because of the cocaine.
There is some proof, though, that's
because
come
Matter
out that
told
Foodie
you.
Beauty's husband is into some pretty crazy things.
Right. Yeah. I was mentioning that a second ago, like a shit fetish, apparently.
Yeah,
What? Parties.
What is
It's
this show right now?
degrading fetish. That's why you don't want to. I guess you don't want to do that with your wife because you respect her. But somebody like a cheap, like somebody you see as cheaper, just a pastime. You know, using them as a human toilet. It's like a fetish. You know, I don't know.
So you pinch it low,
hold on,
pick it
hold on.
up, and throw it at your husband?
Is
No,
this your way?
I'm not-
Is
that's
this
not
your
my
way?
thing.
Hold on.
Just a fantasy.
Is this your way of saying that you allow your husband to pick hookers up to shit on them?
No. I don't allow that. That happened once. I was supposed to be moving back to
No, I
Canada.
don't
He was
allow it, but
very
it happened
friendly. He's
once.
a young guy.
I
You know, whatever.
Becky.
No, it's even worse.
We're talking about Becky.
It wasn't a hooker. It was somebody in her
millionaire
own
off this
community.
It was a
I'm about to
beezer.
pay
It was
this
my
bitch.
beezer. Yeah.
I love
I
that
make so much
Chantal
money
has
from her.
convinced herself that Salah cheated on her because he respects her. She makes so many excuses for him. He did it because he's a younger guy. Salah is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man who wants to shit on people and drag his sack across a crucifix.
Lord.
So what happened?
Never said that.
So somebody pooed on you, R. Kelly style?
I'll defile you and your God.
No, nobody. No.
No.
That's why he did it with someone else, because he didn't want to even admit that he had that fetish, especially with his wife. And I'm not into that stuff. So no, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm dominant.
on,
He's
one of her
dominant.
friends.
So
it was a little poo, pee, pee.
Hey, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Can't be
excuse me.
reverse.
Do you know anything about Carabella?
Kai Bella.
Yeah, Kai Bella.
yeah, that's the person that it happened with.
While we're waiting on this, I want to ask the question. Like, what is that goes through a woman's mind when a man goes, I want to shit on you, and you agree to it? Like, I don't think I could ever
Right.
agree to that.
Yeah. I couldn't be on either end of that. Thank
I can
you.
tell
No,
you what
thank
goes
you.
through their mind. I'm a toilet today. I'm a toilet.
It's a whole fetish. I don't know. I'm vanilla, like I said. I just starfish, and that's it.
Sounds like he's chocolate.
What the fuck is vanilla? I don't get it.
Vanilla's like missionary and like oral, and that's
Like boring,
basically it.
plain flavor.
Wonder why you got
You know,
a bush.
would you rather Rocky Road or vanilla?
So
Obviously, Rocky Road.
listen. When you say vanilla and you say it's boring,
you
it's
check
not
out,
boring because everything outside of
that
that is fucking
conversation
weirdos
with,
that need to be
Pastor
fucking
Romeo.
eliminated from Earth. We're trying to procreate. We're trying to make more children. You know, we're trying to have like
Yeah, but we're
babies and
common.
stuff. Like if you need to poop on someone else in order to get fucking hard, the rest of our species is failed. Do you understand this? You fucking weirdos.
Bloodline
Yeah.
needs to decease.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yours too,
Well,
bro.
whatever
Boogie.
floats your boat. I don't know.
Did you notice how Chantal fully agreed with this until she realized Salah was probably going to see this and then gave a half-assed defense of him? Oh, Salah, even Chantal thinks you're a degenerate weirdo. That's real bad.
That's the beauty
Anyways,
between me and
if it ever
Boogie. Both our
happens again,
bloodlines are done.
Right. We ended it here.
So why,
What-
Beauty
What'd
Beauty?
you say?
Why are you addicted to this show? Because you've been popping up. Like, what's your hook here?
Because she fell everywhere
Honestly,
else.
I'm entertained by the dynamic of you and Boogie and Wings. You have a good dynamic going, and I just like listening to the banter when I'm like doing dishes or whatever the fuck I'm doing.
I hear you.
And I'm a LOLCow, like
I'll
a
do
huge
that
one,
with
and
you
I just
when
I
you
don't know, I
want
can
to
relate
do
on
shit.
some degree, you know.
I hear you.
So-
I hear you, brother. All right, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Foodie Beauty will bring her back in the future unless there's any more allegations.
Okay.
I got
Thank you.
lots, but you know.
Did we get through the most of it? Like the human
We'll
toilet
bring her
and
back
that
in the
stuff?
future. I think we should have a full Foodie Beauty like episode.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Foodie Beauty.
I absolutely think they should have a full Foodie Beauty episode, but I think they need to have the people who know her lore inside out, that have receipts, that she has actually done fucked up shit to, on there to call her out. Mix it in with people who have no idea who she is, and see whose side they take. Show Chantal that it's not just the haters who think she's awful. Did you notice that Keem mentioned she keeps popping up on LOLCow Live? All this video and that statement does is tell me that Chantal is bored. She misses the drama. She's desperate for some excitement in her life, and she's looking for it on YouTube. I'm so happy for you, Gorl. Anyway, she made a video about this, and we will get to that later today. See you later, little gherkins.
And we about to go ahead and watch that video. To be honest, again, shout out to Barbecue Chillin' because her intro is amazing as well. And here's the thing that's interesting. Chantel, your relationship with your husband puts you through the test. Okay? Again, you have never exercised and walked and traveled as much as you did in that short time span of you and your man being together than you did over your whole entire life. I told you that Allah, or whatever you want to call it, girl, is going to hold your ass accountable no matter where you go, whether it's God, whether it's Allah, whether it's Krishna, whether it's a damn tree. Accountability is going to find you no matter where you go, whether you covered your bald ass head or not. Okay? But now you are on this, you are trying to get a slot on this show or be a part of this show or to get into drama with this show and to make money from it. If you are to go on this show, they're going to give you punishments and challenges that you're going to have to do, or they're not going to pay you. So much to the point that there are other people that are LOLCows that are more known than you are that are on that show because they need the money, because they're trying to save their character and save their channels. Now, if Keem were to use that platform as a platform of justice, that you have these big name YouTubers coming up here saying all this shit and then having people come through to verify and to fact check their shit and to give them the opportunity to actually grow and evolve or to be called out on this platform for all the world to see, that will bring forth your ego death, because it's going to happen regardless. Chantel has the opportunity to go to therapy. Chantel has the opportunity to go talk to somebody to help her deal with her thoughts, to regulate her thoughts, so she can make aware choices to better her own life. But she is finding all these cheat codes. And even though Chantel is going through what she's going through, did you not understand that that LOLCow show, almost everybody on that platform got some shit going on? Which is why I say self-love is important, because if you don't love yourself, this is what's going to happen. Accountability is going to find its way to you, even if it has to bait your ass in with money for that to happen. But anyway, let's get into the video about how her being on that platform, her looking back on it in retrospect, after the people have laughed at her, after she has seen the comments, after the people have responded to her, what her response was and how she is somehow the victim in this situation, like always.
She make it clap, clap.
Hey.
I always run over that.
Oh, shit, come on.
He's
got good on. He's got good on. We at 18-6, baby.
Wow. Wow.
18-6.
I'm flipping my camera because I'm doing something like smoking, so, which I never do. Hey, Zippy. I'm not okay, and hey Bear, Missy Med, I have members only because I really want to, hey Lisa, just talk to my people. I'm sure I'll get maybe hateful super chats, but whatever. I hope not. I'm not smoking weed or anything, just cigarette, which I never do. I just went in the room and took Salah's smokes. Yeah, I just wanted it to be members only because, like I said, I guess I don't feel like editing a video, but I feel like, I kind of feel stupid for doing this and like questioned if I should, but I feel like in the end, I think it's like really important for me to express my feelings because I think that they're valid, and I guess I didn't think that they were before. I was actually like watching a YouTuber live stream with, her name is Grace Thorpe. She's pretty like infamous for being controversial, and she was recently on the LOLCow Live. Like, she was kicked off of LOLCow Live and she was ranting about Keemstar in the show on a live stream. And I was fine. I was like, big fan of the show. I was like in the chat just tonight. I was talking to people on like the docket team, show planning team, about coming up and talking with them again and doing a show in the future. And then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect this to happen. Something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it smacked me in the face when she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and like making fun of it, and like and here's why. So basically, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. When I went on the show, they asked me like like Keem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And it's like he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment value of it. And because of my past, like 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So, for example, like, back to the story, I'm all over the place. Because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Probably from them too. So I said yes. I said, yeah, go ahead, look at it. I don't think I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So they looked at the picture. It was a picture of my nether region from my OnlyFans, and they basically like passed it between Keem and Wings. And then that loudmouth Tina, they were all making fun of it as if like if we saw them naked, we wouldn't be gagging. But anyways, I realized whenever Grace said that, like how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like I felt violated in a bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again. So
Now, before we go forward, girl, because again, there is a message in this. Right message, wrong messenger for this. At that time, she was creating an OnlyFans, not to get extra money, but really to get back at Natter. Because she knew that showing her vagina to other men would infuriate him. Just kind of like how when she was in Cuba drunk as fuck, and she realized that Natter was fucking the shit out of Dee in her match on her purple mattress, girl. The infamous purple mattress. That at that time, girl, you was sitting here talking cash money shit about Dee. And how he was like, you know what? I'm going to put my pussy on OnlyFans. You know what? I go look at it. I just put my vagina up there. Because you were jealous of another woman who came and got a man that wasn't even really yours. That you were paying for. And she just happened to pay for it as well. And he was the one that was benefiting from the situation. For you to use that in a way to bring pity to you when you gave these men permission. And then on top of that, that pussy pic been out, boo. I'm glad I never saw it. I'm a gay man, so of course, why would I want to see it? But it's been leaked. They've been talked about it. Again, it's the fact that you were getting hit with so much fact that you found one thing that another chick said. I don't know her life. I don't know the context behind her, so I'm speaking ignorantly on her. But who came to quote unquote your defense in reference to, oh, well, they shouldn't have passed around your news. You in that moment, since you've been through that, if you were really learning, if you're really becoming better, you would have sat there in that moment and said, you know what? No, I don't give y'all permission to do that. And if you do, we're going to have a big ass problem. Because again, you could have canceled LOLCow Live if you would have told them no. But all you got to do is say, because you're so desperate for attention. Because you're so money hungry, because the more money you have, the more longer you can keep this man in this sexless ass marriage, and how many nasties you can eat. Because girl, you eat for a whole platoon of soldiers in one sitting. And that's just true tea. And now you're dealing with the accountability aspect. And whenever that comes around, you are always the victim. Well, if you're always the victim, you need to figure out what the fuck you doing to allow yourself to be the victim. What work are you doing to not be the victim, Chantel? This has been going on for years, boo. We've seen you with multiple men. Instead of you going to a therapist and what you're sharing with us, instead of sharing with somebody who is objective, who is being paid to be objective, has the student loan debt they're paying off as well to be objective, instead of you going there, You want to sit up here and go with these other people because at least online you get to control the narrative, and you'll find other people who are ignorant like you that will gas your fucking head up just for you to do dumb shit, as opposed to going to somebody who will tell you, Chantel, get off the internet, boo. Whatever money you got left, save it up, boo. You're going to have to decompress. You're going to have to purge yourself from this online shit and get your shit together. And if you actually, again, was walking in your truth and you knew who you really were, instead of trying to find your worth through men, again, you will not have all these type of experiences. You will probably manifest the life you want. Because to be honest, I would rather you be with Pete, because Pete was the only man that accepted you for who you are. When Nada showed the front of that underwear and I couldn't tell where the front and the back began, girl, it was like a big ass dark streak from the front to the back, girl. Pete's was the one that was gonna still fillet that fish. Pete's was there with you when you were at your nastiest, your dirtiest. He was the only one there that held you accountable, but also loved you for who you were. And you chose a mummified crackhead girl and this Muslim man that wants to shit on Bibles, girl, and rub his nutsack across the cross. And you talking about the gays? It's anti-gay? Girl.
I feel really gross. I feel dirty, and I feel just mad at myself that in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care enough about myself. I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day. Though. So of course I let others hurt me. I don't care.
But do you see how now with you in this marriage, how this marriage is not giving you what you want? Because that's how you feel on the inside. What you're feeling right now is what you need to feel and investigate and really figure out. Because, excuse me, you try to find these extreme ways to deal with it or to get over it as opposed to working through it. And where is your husband at to love you and cover you and shelter you? Where is he at? Why is he not holding you saying, hey, baby, it's okay. Fuck them other people. I love your ass. I want to be with you. I love the fact that you numb my damn fucking arm and shit when you lay on it at night. I love the fact that when you walk past, it smells like earring backs. I like the fact, girl, that I can hide behind you, girl, and we can get into a car accident, girl, and there'll be more damage done to the semi-truck than the car. I love the fact that I have this with you. Where is your man at? Oh, he too busy getting himself Americanized or Westernized so that when he does go to the West, because that's y'all agreement, he's going to get something out of this as well. When he finally gets to Canada, it's going to be over with. Because again, you have a history of letting men abuse you. Why would you marry a man if you haven't even healed and resolved that issue about letting men abuse you? Shit, at this damn point, he might as well hit on you. At this point, if you're going to go down this road.
And honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way. Especially a woman wearing a hijab. And you know, the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just like basically kind of glossed over it, because I think if he really listened to everything, he was mad enough. He wasn't happy that, number one, I did that behind his back and I went up on a panel with other men. And that, I don't think he realized like the full extent. I basically just glossed over it and was like, well, he's gonna know now, but he's sleeping. And I had to tell somebody, like nobody I know was like awake. I just feel gross. Like I feel gross, and I just blocked everybody from that side of things. And it's just, I don't know. It was just really a dumb thing for me to do, and I take responsibility for doing that. I was really caught off guard when I went up there, and the first thing they asked me was, like, can I see your vagina? You know, like it was just really, I don't know. And I know those pictures are on the internet forever, and you know, I'm just like really mad at myself that I didn't value myself more. I know people are gonna say, well, you didn't feel that way the time that you were up there. I don't think I really realized how I felt about it. I just kind of went with the flow for the show and thought, okay, it's just comedy. My pictures are out there anyways on the internet.
No, that's the part where, see, that would be the part where you can learn to let it go, because again, it's already out there. It's been out there for a while. But the fact that it wasn't just that, it was the fact that you were getting hit with receipt fact after fact after fact after fact. And again, the receipts are already out there. It was accountability again. So again, now you found something to kind of use as a shield to be like, no, I shouldn't feel this way. Y'all made me feel this way. No, girl, you allow these people to make you feel this way. You have the power to say no. And again, you already know what the fuck this show is about. So why are you gagging when you finally get on the show? When, again, you've been listening to the show and you know what the show gives. But now that it's you. Oh, okay.
They're going to see them anyways. Thank you so much. I'm not on here for sympathy. I'm just on here to like vent my feelings because, like I said, I think it'll, I don't know, I hope it helps me in some way. Yeah, it was kind of bombarding and, you know, just, I think maybe just really inappropriate for a married man to ask like a hijabi woman that, and it's inappropriate for me as a hijabi to be like, I guess, you know, look at it, whatever. But I really didn't really know what to say, you know. I guess I was also like in a bit of disbelief, like, what? Like somebody like Boogie is making fun of my private parts? Like, what? You know? Thank you.
Boogie cannot talk.
I was just like cleaning up. I couldn't sleep. Salah, of course, is sleeping. And
he got,
like, I was up listening to the show. Like I said, I was like planning to, you know.
His fupa got
that's the thing, Teardrop. It's like nobody cares about how anyone feels online. Like I feel like I just need to take a break from the internet because, you know, it's just all about entertainment. And I just don't feel really good right now. So I just feel like gross. I really am just like shocked. And I think I understand why people seek therapy because I feel like there's feelings that I don't realize I have. I didn't feel like I would feel this way, you know, until I heard her say that. And it makes me feel violated, you know. I think because I'm LOLCow status that people think that it's okay to just like do whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know. And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that, like, people to do that to me. When he asked me, like, he was really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up, like, I was awake, you know. I didn't want to wake him up for that. Because, you know, in his culture, it's not about them wanting me or whatever. Like, as a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things. But where 3 years ago in my culture, this would have been totally normal, you know? And I think I just like had a moment where I regressed back into that role. So, I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there, number one, and consenting to it, number two. And I think that they just were looking at like the entertainment of it. I don't know, but it's weird for like married men in relationships to look at that, you know, like I feel like I do need a good break from the internet, like, because like it's just hard. Time to myself. I don't feel too good. Yeah, so I basically just glossed over like what I told Salah, and like English is not his first language. I don't think he understood a lot of the terms and the banter. I think I'm.
So girl, she already controlled the narrative to her husband, and your husband not even there to be there with you. It's like Chantel again. Maybe to somebody who's new, who have seen this shit, girl, she will make you feel like, oh my God, they're so horrible. Girl, you've done this. You can literally look up on YouTube, Lord. YouTube, the cycles of Chantel. I was trying to say cycle Chantel and YouTube all at one time. Or if my mind works fast. My mouth sometimes struggle to keep up, no shade. But Chantel, you've done this. We know this. Come on now. And now you want to cry, girl, like, oh my God, it's me. All that stuff you learning now, I need to stay away from the internet and detox from the internet and go seek therapy. You said this before. What we want to know is, girl, when are you going to do that? Because if you don't do that, you can then not complain about the way that these individuals are responding to you. Because you are energetically attracting that. Ain't no man gonna come in your life and treat you the way you want to be treated. And even if they did, you be too goddamn scared to even allow them to do that for you. Because you don't feel like you're worthy. And if you don't feel like you're worthy, baby, that's a personal problem. And you are the only one that can handle that. But again, the attention and the distraction from it, that's more important than the actual healing process. And the gag is, even when you distract yourself from it, you still be thinking about it. And then when the distraction is done, the reality hits you even harder. So if that's the case, why aren't you just facing the fear? And you got a husband now, you got a helpmate, you got a man that's able to cover you. Why ain't y'all going to the mosque? Why ain't you asking to pray over you? Why aren't you trying to seek some spiritual counseling? Because this whole thing about you being a Muslim woman that believes in the Muslim faith is a lie. You did all of this for a man. Talking about American, you have handled it like a capitalistic relationship. She also has debt in Canada that they're trying to collect, which is why she goes back and forth and back and forth and forth and back. So she's using whatever money and resources she has to keep Salah there. Even though Salah has, her husband, has screenshots and video evidence of him talking about how he wants to cheat on Chantel, how he wants to defecate on other women, how he wants to sexually abuse and dominate women. We're using the Bible as a fucking object of destruction. And that Christian nationalist shit, girl, the kinky edition. But girl, do you not see the bullshit? Wow, Spicy said so. She got on live. They asked her to show her cat, and she showed her cat, and now she's embarrassed. And she's married. The husband was asleep in the next room.
Tell him fully, but like what happened. You know,
I told
and
you.
I feel bad. Like I even explained like what happened with him and I.
Shows
like,
ain't got shit. No shade, and no pun intended on the screen.
It's just really hard.
Ain't got shit on
That's
this
what
shit.
I don't know my worth, Blacks. I feel like I totally let myself down. And I feel like I've done that like forever in my life. Just like always let people do whatever they want. You know, and I don't know why. Why would I not care about myself enough, respect myself enough to say, fuck you to all of them? No, that's not why I'm up here, so you can laugh at my vagina. With like from someone like Boogie who hasn't even seen his dick in like how long? Do you know how hard it is to move past your past when people are trying to bring it up every effing day? You know what I mean? Like, I really have to give it a memorial and just like never dig into it and really, really just move on and be the person I want to be.
And no shade when it come down to Boogie, because we would love to see you smile more, Chantel. No shade. I don't have no hate in my heart for you. I don't hate you. I don't know you to hate you. You gotta motherfucking kill my damn family or something for me to hate you, girl. And that's even an extreme. And I would like to see you smile, but I would also like for you to live your real, natural, organic ass fucking life. All these feelings and you want to be married? And no shade, Boogie can't really say shit because, girl, during his fucking documentary when they was exposing his ass, girl, there was a prostitute that he would pay to have sex with, and that woman ended up giving her life to Christ and got a husband and a child, girl. Boogie was the catalyst for her to stop hoeing. So he can't talk. At this point, I guess both of y'all nether regions look like something from The Thing. Or something that lurks in outer space or the deep, dark recesses of the ocean. Okay? Well, let's continue.
Oh, a teardrop. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you guys for listening to me because I really feel like I don't have anyone right now, you know?
Girl, you better go to the fucking therapist.
The thing is, it's like I feel like I can't move on. Like, I haven't grieved a lot. I've just buried a lot of feelings from 3 years ago. I know I should confide in him. And I will later. I really want comfort from him right now. I don't want to wake him up. And that's the thing. Like, I know he's accepted me for who I am.
Girl, I don't give a fuck. Let my nigga come through and have some bullshit on his mind and you feel stressed out. You better wake me the fuck up. What's going on? Especially if it's a bunch of motherfuckers that's talking shit and all type of crazy shit about my nigga online and shit, girl. They got all these damn shit or whatever. Yes, what's going on? He should have known what the fuck he was getting himself into when he married you. Just like how you should have known what the fuck you was getting yourself into when you dealt with the individual girl who likes to use human beings as toilets every once in a while. Girl, what?
I don't think he would if I didn't change to become a better person. Like, if I was still high on taking wheelchairs and stuff, like, he didn't like me to smoke weed. Like, you know, he hated it. You know, every time I'd be on live and I would, like, he would know, he would be mad at me for it. Like, you know, the way I was 3 years ago, there's no way. because he thinks it's self-destructive. He doesn't think that, he thinks that I'm have potential to be better than that.
You do.
But he still accepts my personality because I still obviously am, you know, but forgiving myself is the hardest I've ever had to forgive. I freely forgive others who've hurt me, but I can't quite forgive myself. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta go to the vet today for a checkup, like post-op. And like, I knew that, Vampire, I knew what the show was about, but I just never thought that that would be like the subject of me going up would be like my vagina, my nether regions.
Girl, that was not the concept of the fucking show. We just listened to your segment of the show, baby. It was the other women calling you out. And the only way that you feel like you can escape accountability was using the victim role as far as, oh, my vagina, when you are the one that showed your vagina and your vagina's been leaked, girl. And at this point, you pay people to fuck your vagina. Again, that's a personal issue. I'm a leprechaun. Not everybody's gonna like short people. That's fine. I'm not gonna say you short phobic, nigga. Fuck you. Somebody else like it. Shut up, bitch. I know somebody like it. And yes, Queen Spicy, I appreciate her transparency. This girl needs some intense therapy, though. Exactly. But the issue is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. She has said that multiple times. And then she gets up here and puts herself in these situations. And then she becomes the victim and wants everyone to do the work for her. No, baby. You got to do your own work. You got to do your own work. And again, ain't no amount of money, ain't no title, ain't no fucking YouTube play button, subscribers, ain't nothing going to stop accountability, karma for hitting your ass. That's why, again, self-love is important, because you start being a deliberate creator. You start becoming more aware, and you start creating in a way that actually enhances your life and puts out good karma, as opposed to just having all this unnecessary bullshit. We all have days promised to us that are going to be filled with trouble. It's a part of the growth process. But all that extra credit shit, girl, sometimes you don't need all that. You don't need all that.
Or pics from my past. I think people who pass people's nudes around are just really gross in general. Mary, I don't think they meant wrong. I think they just like,
your news to Natter, and
because they like, just before listening to that Grace's stream and coming to this realization, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And just before that, I was in the Discord talking with Wings, talking with another person, docket team member, planning to go on and do shows like on the LOLCow Queens. I was planning a show on that. I was planning on like, I didn't want to audition, but I was planning on maybe doing a show. Wings was asking me to go on tonight or tomorrow to talk about things, and I said, I don't want to talk about anything sexual, blah blah blah. Like, I said that in the message. And he's like, no, it won't be like yesterday. And I was like, fine. I was fine, but I wasn't fine. Like, inside, I wasn't fine with that. And my intention is not to like crap on them. I'm mad at myself for just allowing people to treat me that way. I don't know, Gulabi. I didn't think about that. I don't think they would take the video down.
That's why
I don't think anybody cares about other people's feelings on the internet. And I feel like I deserve it because I consented to it. But I was like literally like, you know, caught off guard. They can say it won't be like the other day, but it takes just one person to sidewind, you're better off. No, I've blocked all of them. I left the server. I don't want to have anything to do. You have to forgive yourself. And I know I seem dramatic, but like, I don't want to ignore my feelings about it. I don't know, ECP. Why do you guys think I should ask for it to be taken down? Or like my portion cut out? Yeah, but they're going to say that I did it. That's why he asked me. Like, when I think about it, I see what he did. He's like being smart about it. He asked me first. I know like what happened with Salah and I happened, and you could go back and say, well, he did this, blah, blah, blah. But it's weird to me that a married man would like ask, I don't know. And this same loser says I'm vile. She had the nerve to you're just nasty to women, aren't you? All you do is yell and scream at the friggin' women that come on the panel and make fun of their vaginas. Are you kidding me? Like, please. I thought it was weird, you know, 3 married men passing it around and like laughing at it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Boogie is like taking bubble baths with rubber duckies with a fucking 19-year-old, and he's like 50, or she's 20. Ooh, sorry. Like, give me a break. I need to just watch more wholesome things. I need to listen to the Quran, or I need to do things that are just not mind garbage. And to a degree, they're right about that, but I don't think that I expected, you know, the minute I get up there for them to be passing my nude picture around and having it made fun of by like 500-pound men with bigger tits than me. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter, I guess. There's no amount of money that is worth your values, people. I'm telling you, it's really true. People would say, why wouldn't you go on the show? Don't you want money? And like, I was planning on going back on, like, to do a show on the LOLCow Queens, not to be a member. I didn't want to audition as a member, but like maybe to do a show if they would compensate me for it. But I didn't realize I felt this way until just now. Like, I know we've had our bad moments, but I feel like he does really care and love me. And like, even if I have a tummy ache, he's like, he gets so worried about it. Like, do you want me, I'll go to the pharmacy, get you something. Like, he's just so I know if I'm hurting for this, he'll listen, but he'll get really mad. Not at me necessarily, but this too shall pass. I think I am going to just like make like a whole bunch of like, write on a whole bunch of papers, like things I fucking hate from my past, and just like burn them in the fucking desert. I feel really violated. Like, who the fuck did these people think they are asking to see those pictures? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I know we had our slip up with what happened between Salah and I, but if he was like online asking to see that, like in front of like all these people, I would kill him. Like, like their wives are just okay with that. I don't know. It's just weird. He didn't want me to ever go back on that show. Like, I was like, well, trying to bring up points to him, like I could make a lot of money, and he was like, I don't give a shit about money. You're not doing it. He didn't want me on any of those shows. He cares more about me as a person and my personal growth than the money. He doesn't care.
You're a law. You're a law.
It is public, but that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it, Lanky. Like, that's what I mean. I have to just like move on in my own way, you know? No, I don't want to collab anymore. I just want to just be and just be at peace. Like, I really don't care about the money. We have enough money to live a pretty decent life. And I don't care. I just want peace. I feel like I'm getting older, and I just want to, like, for me, what would make me feel so wealthy is if I can get healthy, like, you know, and I don't think that that's going to happen physically until I fix my brain. I think it would be good to look into, like, some kind of therapy. It's just, I don't feel like they care. I can't get over that feeling. I don't feel like they give a shit. They don't have to, I guess. If they can just help you deal, you know? Or make me realize things that I'm bottling up that you know, like I was bottling this sentiment up. I didn't think that it would ever bug me. Being on that show and what happened. I know people don't think that I'm serious about my faith, and I am. It's just not easy becoming a better person. You know, putting on a hijab doesn't change all that like overnight, but I do. Correct. It's something that I want in my life. I want peace, and I just want to serve God, and I just want to, you know, be with family and things that matter in life. Not all the shit I used to do. None of that matters. None of that's gonna matter. I don't know, if I'm ever gone for a while, you know, I've needed some time off, that's all. Don't worry about me. I don't go with him. He goes to get my medications for me every 2 months from the pharmacy, the hospital. I need my medicine. So he goes to see the doctor for me. Yeah, we're gonna do a B stream. I should probably get some sleep in soon, or try to. I'm gonna be like, I have to have a good talk with Salah. So she's gonna go to the vet. That'll be fun because she's traumatized from going when she got spayed. So anytime we brought her for her injections post-op, she would be so scared of going that she would pee in the cage, and then it would get on her. Oh my god. And I would have to wash her up, and that was hell because she's scared of the water. So this is going to be fun, and I'm on no sleep. So I was going to get my meds. I'm not going to go. He's just faster. He has to walk around the hospital, just, you know, then all the way to the other side of the hospital, pharmacy, blah blah blah. He'll just to get it done faster. It's so weird that he can just go see the doctor for me. He just brings my ID, and it's been on file that I've been prescribed these things, but he'll just go see the doctor for me, like, as my husband. And like, if you're married, your husband can do that for you sometimes, but they always give me 2 months worth. They give me 2 months worth. It'll be her last visit for a little while, Corvus. She's gonna need to go get groomed and her nails cut, get a bathy bath. I like when she comes back from the groomers because, like I said, they put this cat perfume on her. Like, I think one of the products they use smells nice, and she's always a princess after one more, and then I'm never smoking again.
Smoking cigarettes inside with the cat there. Wow. Ah!
I would like him to quit cigarettes, but who am I to judge? He wants me to quit eating too much junk, and I want him to quit smoking cigarettes. We should do it together. Oh, she doesn't know what's coming. She hates going to the vet now ever since she had her surgery. She used to be okay with going for like checkups. She would never get scared to the point where she would pee. Even getting her nails cut and her grooming, she was never scared like that. But now since she's had her spay, she hates going out. Bye everyone. See yas.
All right, Chantel, girl. In what world can your spouse see a doctor for you? I don't know. Maybe that's some Kuwait shit. I have no idea. Chantel. Again, it's so funny that I end up doing my lives on you when I choose to, in reference to like these pivotal moments. Again, these crossroads, fork in the road ass moments where you have the opportunity to better your damn self. This opportunity that happened with LOLCow literally just gave you an opportunity to actually act out what you say that you so desperately want, because you've been saying this for years now. Again, for those of you who are interested in getting to learn more about the Chantel Foodie beauty lore, y'all need to dig off into that, because baby, it's like a damn universe within its own self. It is crazy. But at the end of the day, Chantel, whatever you believe is going to happen. Whatever you believe is going to happen. Whether you're aware of it, whether you're not aware of it, whatever you believe is going to happen. What do you think? Because you sat up here and allowed yourself for these people to harm you and then feel guilty afterwards, but try to victimize yourself in the process. No, you allowed it to happen. If you would have loved yourself, you probably never would have went up on that platform, because you know, as soon as the people would have been like, oh yeah, I know who she is, the fucking bitch, why would you go up there? But again, because of the attention. And unlike Girl World, you can't just strike their videos. You can't just create posts and stuff like that and call them haters and they don't care about me. This was a whole different sector of people that are not even really fully immersed in the Girl World where your lore is. But there are people who watch Girl World shit and know your shit and was able to call you out somewhere else. So with that being said, Chantel, this is the time for you to really face your shit. You say you want to better yourself? Okay, do it. Do it. You have the chance now. You have the opportunity now to do that. You say you want to go to therapy. Go to therapy. They don't have therapy over in Kuwait. Go talk to somebody about this. But unfortunately, we know that you're not going to do that. And that's the sad part. It's like watching a fucking car accident happen in real time and you can't do anything but watch. Chantel, you got to do the work. And if not, this is what's going to continue to happen and it's going to just amplify. Point blank period. I already told y'all, when it comes down to these next 4 years, it's about to be hard for everybody. But this is also the time for everybody to find out how much they truly genuinely love themselves. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. That's something I had to learn a long time ago. Nobody's coming to save you except you. You have to get to know who you are on the inside and in here above everything else. Because if you don't have these two things figured out or have a foundation within these two things, the world outside of you will try to do that for you. Which is why in the last live we did, a bunch of fake ass Christians came in and started trolling as opposed to walking in their truth. And that after I was done with my quote unquote conversation and I had the time to actually talk to these people, they were nowhere to be found again. A bunch of weak ass individuals. Chantel, you can change your life. Chantel, you can make things better. But they will only get better if you want them to. And you gotta want it. And you don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. You don't. You don't. At this point, I'd rather you just live your life just saying, hey, look, I'm a superly morbid obese woman. I came to this world for a good time, not a long time. And bitch, I know some of y'all eat to live. I live to eat. Just rock your truth. And we will go with that. Hungry fat chick, another YouTuber, walks in her truth, baby. She knows she's going to the motherfucking casket, but she going with a smile on her face. At least she walking in her truth. You walk in yours, Chantel, because this whole Muslim thing you got up, I don't think Allah will like this shit, because Allah sees all. You may be able to do this piss-po ass job at pretending that you got everything together, but Allah knows all. And since that's the case, I think maybe you should focus more on bettering yourself so that you can live the life that you deserve, as opposed to paying for it, because what's real ain't got to be paid to stay. Shout out to Queen Amber. This time next year, December 2025, I'll be graduating. After that, I'm done with school. I'm so glad. Yes, get this stuff done, because DEI and all that other type of shit and the Board of Education about to be destroyed. So I'm glad you got it, okay? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. But again, shout out to everybody who came through in this live. Shout out to Queen Spicy. Shout out to Queen Amber in the building. Shout out to Queen Stevie in the building that came through. Shout out to Harold, King Harold. Miss Ann, it's been a minute since I've seen you. I'm glad that you came through. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to those who are coming across my channel. Shout out to Boy Crazy. Okay, shout out to the subscribers we got, baby. We went from 823 to 826. So we are slowly but surely getting to the road of 1K. And I feel like these next 4 years, despite it being destructive, it's going to be transformative and miraculous over here on BubzDaGawd, baby. Understand, miracles happen when shit hits the fan, baby. And I'm ready for my shit. Okay, and Chantel, you can be ready for your shit as well if you love your damn self. So thank y'all so much for rocking with me on this live. And until next time, everybody, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday evening. Peace.
I can be anything I choose in this round. We are a sound vibration too deep to tell.